say. So yesterday we are comfortable with variables. Now we know what a variable is, but we'll create different types of variables now. Okay, and after that we'll use conditional statements like if statements, and we'll see what operators we have. Then we'll see about loops, while loop and for loop, and we'll go for arrays, then we'll go for functions, all the basics. So first, how to create a variable. This is yesterday's program, nothing new in it. Oops, sorry, I forgot to pass on my team viewer details, isn't it? Why nobody is asking?
I thought you already sent it. I'm looking at the thing here.
I just sent it. Please log in, everybody. Right, so how to create a variable, data type, variable name and value. This is a string variable. Now we'll create an integer variable. How to create integer variable? Integer x is equal to 100, integer y is equal to 20, integer z is equal to x plus y. So what is the value of z now? 120. So how to print z? System.out.println z. If I run the program, run as Java application. So it's saying error. Okay, so run as Java application. So it gave me 120. If I say x into y, run as Java application, it gave me 2000. If I say x divided by y, because it's integer, we can do any mathematical operations with it. Okay, so instead of saying system.out.println z, if I keep this z in quotes, what do I get?
Only z as a string.
It will print only z as a string, but we don't need. What is our z? Our z is integer. So integers does not have any strings around it, any quotes around it. Okay, only strings have quotes around it. Kiran is a string, so it has quotes around it. Integers are the numbers which we do actual calculations. Okay, any doubts here? So please don't hesitate if you have any doubts. Nothing is a silly doubt. Okay, so
okay,
yeah,
no doubts.
oh, all right. So now we'll see comparison between two numbers, a program for comparison between two numbers. Okay, before we go that, we'll open our Java begins documents and see different kinds of operators available in Java for us. Oops, it's still recording. I guess I need to break down. All right, I'll break it later. Okay, let me open Java and Java begins document. Right, we have different kinds of operators in Java. The first one is assignment operator, which is equal to, we already saw assignment operator. Where did we see? String first name is equal to Kiran, integer x is equal to 100. All these are assignment operators. We are assigning 100 to x, we are assigning 20 to y, we are assigning Kiran to first name. This is called as assignment operator. Okay, and the second one are arithmetic operators. We also saw arithmetic operators. Where did we see? X plus y is an arithmetic operator. You can do x minus y, you can do x into y, x divided by y, x modulus y. Modulus gives us remainder. Okay, plus and minus are ternary operators. We'll discuss about this later. Plus and minus, what are those? We'll see later. Afterwards, we have some other operators called as relational operators. Relational operators are something like if you're comparing two things, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than or equal to, is equal to. Because equal to we are using as assignment operator, we are using double equal to as equal to symbol. Comparison, to compare something, we are using double equal to. And this comparison is only for integers. For strings, the comparison is like if you want to see something is equal to something, it is in different format. I'll show you that. Anything which starts with exclamatory mark is not. This is not equal to. Greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, is equal to, not equal to. Afterwards, we have logical operators, logical and logical or. And if you want to add two things, you will say and. We'll see when we need logical operators, then we'll use it, then you will understand it. Okay, rest you have bitwise and compound operators. You don't worry about these at all, we will never touch those, so you don't worry at all. So what we need is assignment, arithmetic, relational and logical operators. Okay, more information about operators is here, you can go through if you need. Okay, now how to compare two numbers. What are the two numbers we have? X and y. I want to compare which one is the bigger number, and if x is bigger, I want to print x is bigger. If y is bigger, I want to print y is bigger. How to do that? If x is greater than y, then open curly braces, say system.out.println in quotes, x is greater than y. Okay, else you can say system.out.println y is greater, isn't it? So here I'll tell you one more tip. Press Control plus Shift plus Shift plus F, which will format it clearly. Formatting means it will remove any spaces and all, and it will make it look nice. Okay, so now if I run this program, run as Java application, it says x is greater than y because x is 100. Now if I make x 10, run as Java application, it says y is greater. Okay, did you understand the logic? I said if x is greater, write x is greater than y, or else say y is greater. Okay, now what if I make x and y both as equal? It prints nothing. It's still it's printing y is greater, but it is wrong, isn't it? So what do we need to do? We'll add one more statement here. So if, else if, what is the condition? Y is greater than x, then say y is greater. Afterwards, else, if not x is greater, if not y is greater, what is the possibility? Both will be same, both are equal. So I'll say else system.out.println both are equal. Okay, now run as Java application. It says both are equal. If I make x as a bigger number, y is greater. If I make x as bigger number, it will say x is greater than y. Did you understand this one?
Yes.
Yes, but you need to practice it. Then you'll get the clarity. Teja, is it fine? Are you understanding? Teja, if you sort your mic out, then it will be easy for you, I guess. You can ask any questions or anything. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Please type over here. Okay? Right. So, assignment number 1 now. So, by tomorrow's class, try and write greater of 3 numbers. Now we are doing only 2 numbers, isn't it? Now try and write it for 3 numbers, x, y and z. Z you take another value, some 100 or 200 or whatever value you want, and compare these 3 numbers and write greatest of 3 numbers and send it to my mail. Okay? Right. So I'll create a new class now. We'll deal with loops. Give me 1 second. Do you want me to show other variables as well? Boolean variable.
Yes, please.
Okay. This is string. This is integer. Now you tell me how to create a Boolean variable.
Boolean.
Anything, whatever you want to give.
Anything.
I will give result is equal to, and I'll give a condition. Actually, Boolean result is equal to either you'll write false, or if not false, you'll write true. Boolean will only accept true or false, isn't it? But now I also can give conditions like this. I will say 1 less than 10. So is 1 less than 10?
Yes.
So it will give true to the result. How do we know that? I'll say system.out.println and print this result. Okay, when I run this, it said true. If I say 100 less than 10, it's not true, isn't it? Now it should print as false. Run as Java application. Now it says false. So only true or false can be stored in Boolean. Okay. So we saw string, we saw integer, we saw Boolean. You can also see float if you want, but I think that's enough for us. So float average is equal to, tell me one number if we divide something. So I say 33 by 2. It will give some decimal value, isn't it?
Yes.
Now I'll say system.out.println average. Okay. Now if I run this, run as Java application, it gave us 16.0. Oh. Run as Java application. It's giving me 18.0. It may not be exactly 18.0, but this float is taking, in float we have different functions to raise these values, but you'll never use it, don't worry about it. Don't get confused. Read about Boolean, string and integer. Okay. Now we'll go into loops. New class. I'll call this class as loops. So we have two kind of famous loops in Java. One is while loop and the other one is for loop. So we'll see how to use both of them over here now. So we'll see while loop first. What is a loop? Loop is a repetitive process. If you want to repeat a process again and again, if you want to print your name 10 times, you don't need to copy and paste the code 10 times because it takes lots of memory and makes your program slow. That's why we'll use loops. So any loop has three parts. First part is called as initialization. Initialization. So how do you initialize something? Initialize means give a value to it. So integer I is equal to 1. This is called initialization. We are just saying I is 1 now. Okay. So now my loop starts with a condition while, and now the condition. What is the condition? I'm saying while I is less than 10, do whatever I say. Okay. So while I is less than 10, I'm saying system.out.println, just say Kiran. Okay, that means I want my name to be printed 10 times. So first, now I is less than 10, it is true, so it will print my name once. Now here I'll give a counter or incrementer. I'll say I is equal to I plus 1. That means it will come to this point. Now I will become 2, and again it will go back to while loop. It will see whether 2 is less than 10 or not. 2 is still less than 10, then it will print my name. So the cycle continues until I is equal to 10. If 10 is less than 10, it will continue, but 10 is not less than 10. So the loop breaks. We'll right click, run as Java application. It says there are some errors over here. So what is the error? Sandeep or Kondal Reddy, please find out the error and let me know what error we have here. While should be small letter. So if it is not in this color, then you know Eclipse help you half the way. So run as Java application. It still says errors are there in the project. I don't know where. Okay, in the first class, I think. In this class, do we have an error? Okay, we don't need this one. Right. Okay, run as Java application. Now it has printed Kiran 10 times or 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I less than 10. That means until I is 9, it has printed Kiran. So to know how many times it printed, what I will do is I will say print also the value of I plus I. Run as Java application. So it's printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shankar, did you understand this, or shall I clearly explain it once again?
No, I understood it.
You understood it.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
counter keeps on changing. So it just changes the value of 5. So until the condition is met, it will run. After that, it will just break. Teja, are you understanding? Okay, fine. Right. In the same way, we have other loop called as for loop. We'll see for loop now. Why we are learning while loops, for loops and all? Later when you do your Selenium, we'll be using these loops. For example, we go to a site called gumtree.com. Okay, if you want to print all of these links, you'll use for loop, take all of these links, go one by one and print all these things for our while loop. It's your choice, but I prefer for loop. Okay, now for loop. For j is equal to 0, j less than 10, j plus plus. Here initialization, condition and incrementation. Instead of j plus plus, you can write j is equal to j plus 1. Okay, so here initialization, condition and incrementation. The same thing you have here, initialization, condition, incrementation. Now same thing you can write. Now I'll write system.out.println and I'll write hello. If you run the Java application, it will print hello 9 times. The same thing if you say plus j, it will print hello 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 j. Implementation is same, the syntax is a bit different. Okay, now
Okay, so
yeah,
both of them do the same job, but
yes, both of them do the same job, but both are with different styles.
style. Okay.
Okay, you will find out some situations where you will like to use while. You will find out some situations where you like to use for. Usually you'll use for. While sometimes if you want to see like while I is less than true, while I is less than 10, what it will give? True or false, isn't it? So while some boolean value, while true, do this. When it become false, it will stop. So in such cases, you'll use while loop. Rest of all the other cases, you'll use for. Don't worry about its usage. When time comes, you'll automatically use. Okay. So now, can you tell me if I want to print all the even numbers from 1 to 100, what do I need to do? I want to print all the even numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8 until 100. What modification do I need to do in this for loop? Teja, if you want, you can write the code. You can write what to do. Shankar, you can tell me like if you from 1 to 100, I want all the even numbers.
If I is equal to 100,
declare I plus 2, it's j plus 2 over here. Okay, I is equal to, I'll go with you, Shankar. We are using j, so I'll make j is equal to 100.
100.
Okay.
And if j is greater than 100,
J is greater than 100.
and then j minus 2. Minus 2, yes, minus 2.
J minus 2. We'll see what it prints. Okay.
Okay.
J minus 2. And here what do you want to give? Only j. I don't want any hello or anything. Only j. Okay, what does it give? Run as Java application. It gives nothing because you are saying initial value is j is greater than 100. Initial value is j is 100. You are saying, but the condition you are giving as j is greater than 100. Is j greater than 100? No, right? J equal to 100. So the program is not executing at all. So what should be your initial value? J is equal to 1. Okay.
Okay.
From 1 to how many you need? 100. So j less than 100. Isn't it? 1 to 100.
J plus 2.
And this is j plus 2 because I need even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 such a way.
Okay.
Yeah, Teja. I will ask you something else, Teja. Please hold on. Next question I'll ask. Okay. Right click, run as Java application. So now, sorry, we got odd numbers. Our j should be 0.
Oh.
0 plus 2 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 8. So we'll get even numbers now. Run as Java application. So our first number will be 0. Afterwards 2, 4, 6, 8 until 100. What if you give greater than 100? Now until we got j greater than 100, it will never execute because j is equal to 0. 0 is never greater than 100. So that's why we need until 100. J less than 100. Okay. This is
Okay.
even numbers. Okay. Now Teja, can you tell me, I want all the numbers in reverse order from 100 to 1. 100 to 1. Now I'll write a for loop. You tell me what to do. For because we already used j, I will use some x. Okay, tell me x equal to, I want numbers in reverse order from 100 to 1. X equal to 100. Yes, 100 to 1. So x should start from 100. Okay. To 1. 100 minus 1. X minus 1. Okay. X equal to x minus 1. What is the condition? Hundred to 1, isn't it? So until x equal to 1 or x less greater than or equal to 1. Okay. Now if you write system.out.println of x and run this program, run as Java application, we got all the numbers in reverse order from 100 to 1. Sorry, is it from, where is 100? That's strange. 78, 66, 6. Yeah, here from 100 to 1. 100, 99, 98, 97 until 1. Any doubt in this?
No.
Is it clear? We are starting from 100. Initial value is 100. Then we are decreasing it by 1 until where? What is the condition? While x is greater than or equal to 1. So when it reached x equal to 1, it stopped. If I say only greater than 1, it will stop near 2. If you don't give any equal to symbol, it will stop near 2. So that's why I gave greater than or equal to. Okay, any doubts? No doubts.
No.
Okay, now we'll create tables using this. I'll create a new class called tables. What tables are this? So in your childhood you'd have studied tables book. The same kind of tables will print over here. This is just an exercise to implement our for loop. That's all, nothing much. So first we'll create a table. So I am writing our for loop. So small tip for writing for loops, just type for and press Ctrl space, you'll get the entire loop automatically. Okay, you can modify that. For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to, so tables I need from 1 to 10, so I'll say I less than or equal to 10. Like 1 ones are to 1 tens are I need. I is equal to I plus 1. Now what do I write? System.out.println I. What is the value of I? It keep increasing. So if I just say I and run this program, what do I get? I will get 1 to 10, isn't it? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so what I need is I into what table we need. Let us say we need 6 table. I'll say I into 6. So run as Java application. So it got 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 24, 30, 36 and all. But it would be nice like if it looks like a table, isn't it? Like 6 ones are and all. So what I will do is I'll just add some more things to it. So what I will do is how do I need it? Like I need it in this way: 6 into 1 is equal to 6. Okay, so what do I need? 6. I need 6 first, so I'll keep 6 over here. Okay, and to keep 6, I'll keep it as a text string. I'll keep everything as a string. After 6, I need into. So to attach something, you need concatenation symbol called plus. Just give x. It is not doing anything, it is just dummy to show us. Afterwards, what do we need? We need this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all the incrementations. This one we need. How do we get that one? That is I. Okay. Plus. Afterwards, we need some space or is equal to. Okay. Plus. Keep this thing in bracket. I into 6. Okay. Now remove this. Run as Java application. So we got 6 table now. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are and all. Now if you think you want 7 table, just change 7 over here, and also don't forget to change over here 7. Run as Java application, it will give you 7 table. So what is this? This 7 is nothing but just this 7. Just we are printing as it is. This x is nothing but we are printing x as it is. This I is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The incrementation, because it's incrementing here. This is equal to is just the is equal to. This is the calculated value, multiplication. Any doubt here?
No.
If you find like you don't understand, please ask me. Okay, that is 7 table. Now the question is, what if I need tables from 1 to 10 or 1 to 20 or something like that? What do I do? We have something called as nested loop. We'll see nested loop now. So now, because I'm not using this, I will comment it out. How to comment it out? Select these things, press Control Shift forward slash. It will comment the whole thing. If you want to use it again, select it, Control Shift forward slash again. Oops. You can just delete this, and you can just delete this. It works again. Now I don't want it to print anything. I'll select and comment it. Control Shift forward slash. Okay. Now I'll write tables in a nested loop. So for I is equal to 1, same thing. I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Exactly the same thing, whatever I wrote there, I'll write here. I is equal to I plus 1. Inside it, I'll have one more loop. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to 10, j is equal to j plus 1. Now we have two loops. Now I'll write the same statement inside it. System.out.println will bring the entire same thing here, but we'll do some modifications. Instead of this 7 over here, I'll remove and I'll say I. Instead of this I, I'll say j. Instead of I into 7, I'll say I into j. Okay, now we'll run this and see. We'll get all 10 tables by line. 1 table, 2 table, 3 table, 4 table, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it will be nice if we have some space between each tables. So after the second loop, I'll say system.out.println, and I'll give some space or stars, or I'll give some this kind of line. So now if I run it, run as Java application, so you have each table here showing. I'll give some space, that's enough, blank space. So if I run as Java application, you can print these tables, make tables book and give to kids if you like. That's it. Did you understand this? So the first value is I, the second value is j. Okay, so in the first round it is making I into j is equal to 1, and it will finish all from 1 to 10 for this one. Then it will start second x value, it will finish 1 to 10 for second one. Then it will take third x value, sorry, third I value. These are I values. So first time I will be always 1 until this for loop finishes, outside for loop finishes. So inside for loop this j will change from 1 to 10. Okay, we got the values. Now it will go back to the loop. It starts with 2. It will continue in the same way, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please practice. Any doubts here?
No.
Is the information overloaded, or shall I go further? Shall I say something else?